Yo YouTube, what is going on? Ed WeskerGriff coming back with a mail day recap video. I got two cards I'm going to be showing off that I've been trying to add to my collection for over a year and a half. These are two massive additions to my Game of Thrones collection. Also got a little just because from Russo. And I'm going to be doing a little video response for Purple GT22 Steve and also Russo. So first, I'll start off with Steve, Purple GT22. Steve's a good friend of mine. I've known him for an extremely long time here on YouTube. We go back a long ways. I think I've known Steve for like 8 years now here on the tube. And he has a very simple contest. He just wants us to give a shout out to a couple different YouTubers, to some newer YouTubers or YouTubers that Steve is not as familiar with. So I've been seeing some responses for Steve. And Steve, I just want to say real quick, I don't want to be entered into the contest. I'm just wanting to do this to bring awareness to your contest so more people get involved. And I also just want you to check out these people I'm going to mention. So the first one that I'm going to mention that I don't think you're subscribed to is a guy that I met at the National in Cleveland. His name is Baldrhino. Really cool collector, really great guy. I think you'll enjoy his content on his channel. Another person that I think you might enjoy checking out that I don't think you're subscribed to is Sconnie Tradition. He's a Green Bay Packer super collector, collects a ton of vintage PSA football, which you don't really see a lot here on YouTube. So I think you'll really enjoy his content as well. And finally, another person that I met at the National that I don't think you're subscribed to either is Nuff Said Cards. Andrew, he does a lot of vintage baseball. And I know you've been looking into picking up some vintage recently, so you might want to check out his channel. So I'm going to leave all the links down below, Steve, so you can go check them out. And other people watching the video can go check out those channels as well. So guys, get involved in Steve's contest. It's very simple. All you got to do is just shout out a couple YouTubers and just get involved, okay? Also, got a Just Because from Russo. He put WeskerGriff, Russo, no big deal, just a little deal. And he sent me these two really nice, pull that off there, these two really cool Rhys Hoskins Donruss Optic rookie cards, rated rookies. So that is really cool. Didn't have either one of these, so it's nice to add a little more Rhys Hoskins to the collection. The Phillies have been really, really bad to watch recently. They have not won a series since July. It's just been downright torture watching them play. But Rhys Hoskins has been a bright spot, and Aaron Nola has been a bright spot. So if there is a silver lining to the Phillies, it has been Rhys, and it has been Aaron Nola. And I just realized this card is actually a variation. It says Rhys Lightning on there, and this one says Rhys Hoskins. So that's cool. I didn't even notice that. So thank you, Ricky. Greatly appreciate that. And Ricky's also running a little giveaway / contest. And I haven't been as involved in doing video responses for a lot of contests that people are doing. And I do apologize about that. Just haven't been able to get the time to even do videos, let alone responses. So that's why I'm trying to do a couple responses here in my mail day. But Ricky wanted us to show funny money, and I really don't have any funny money. I don't have really any coins in my house or anything like that. I do have a $2 bill, and the only reason I have this $2 bill is because I tried using it at Wawa and they wouldn't accept it, and I tried using it at Dunkin' Donuts like a while back and they wouldn't take it either. So not every place takes $2 bills, I found out, even though it's viable US currency. But so I just held on to it instead of spending it. But Ricky wants some like oddball stuff to show. And Ricky, I'm going to show you another type of little currency. Recently in New Jersey, they legalized sports betting. So I bet on the Eagles. Went pretty heavy on the Eagles. Did win, obviously, because the Eagles won. So when I went to cash in my ticket, I placed a few other bets and I probably should have just cashed out, but I felt lucky and I was pretty confident in my picks. So I took this one, the Chiefs, just the money line. That worked out well. Got $92 on that. And then Ricky, I think you'll be proud of this one. Scared money don't make money. So I put a measly 20 bucks on the Buccaneers. They were gigantic underdogs. I did not take the points. I just took the money line. And bing bada boom, 90 bucks. So I think, Ricky, you would be happy about that. Rolling the dice for you, Ricky. And I only got one wrong. So I'll show the losers too. I mean, I'm not just going to show the winners. I picked the Seahawks. They were winning, and then they blew it. Put 30 on them. And they bit the dust. But 3 out of 4 is definitely not bad. So I will definitely take it. I drink and I know things. Let's take a celebration victory beer sip for that. Taste of victory. So, like I said, check out Ricky's giveaway that he's doing. Just get involved. He gives a lot of stuff away to the community, so support him as well. And now, last but not least, my Game of Thrones pickups. So I'm going to talk about this a little bit. The first one here is a real minor pickup. It's a Winter is Here subset insert from Season 7. This caught my eye. Just wanted to pick this up. It's Jon Snow. Just to give you guys a little perspective, this is the hardest subset in Season 7. These inserts are 1 out of every 144 packs. So they're really tough pulls. And I think they're like 1 per case if you're lucky. So got that. So Jon Snow. That's a cool one to get. And the next 2 cards I'm going to show, I have spent easily close to 2 years, a year and a half to 2 years trying to track these cards down. This first card I'm going to show has been an absolute pain in my butt to try to get. I've gotten outbid on this card several times, and the auction on this particular card has really dried up. So you got to negotiate a best offer price with a seller. And I had the 15% coupon that eBay sent me, that they sent out a few weeks ago. So I sent an offer out knowing I had the 15% off, and the seller accepted. So I got, I think, $15 off his asking price plus 15% off. So it knocked it down to $110, which was an absolute great price for this card. It is the case hit from Season 5 of Tyrion Lannister, aka Peter Dinklage. So this was the first relic autograph card that they included in the production line. This was in Season 5 from Rittenhouse Archives. And I've been very picky with picking up this card because a lot of the signatures on this particular card are really, really bad. For some reason, when Peter Dinklage was signing the card, he used a dead Sharpie on a few of the cards, and the autographs on some of the cards are really, really faded. So a couple of them I have passed on, even though they have sold for less, because I don't want to pick up, I don't want to spend the money on this card if the autograph is real faded. This one, it looks good enough to me. Looks pretty solid. So, like I said, got this card for a nice price. And my luck, as soon as I purchased this card, one came up for auction, I think a few days later, after waiting months and months and months for this card, and it sold for like $70. So that was kind of a kick in the nuts, but it is what it is. I still got it for a great price, and a bunch of these cards have sold for like $150 to $160, so I still got a really nice deal on it regardless. So really happy to finally add that to the Season 5 collection. And like I said, the 15% coupon I had, and I wanted to pick up this card to knock off another card from Season 5. It is also Peter Dinklage, and it is his Season 5 autograph. This one is extremely limited, and this particular card I have been trying to get for close to 2 years now. This card has not come to auction in that 2-year span. This card is just extremely, extremely difficult to find. There was only one on eBay, and the guy had it for $124, would not budge on price. and one never came to auction. So the only way to get the card was to pay the $124. I had the 15% off coupon, so I pulled the trigger on this. And like I said, this card is just extremely difficult to find. I have not found one in a long time. This was one of the cards I was looking for at the National. Couldn't find it. Even was looking for it at the 2016 National and couldn't find it. And it's just a really, really hard card to find. And my theory is it's probably in a lot of collections already, and that's why you don't see it. It's also extremely limited, which is, it means it's like under 75 copies out there. So a really hard card to get for my set. And if you guys do or don't know, I only need one more card to complete Season 5. And that is the Aidan Gillen, Sophie Turner dual autograph case hit card. And that's another really tough card to find. The last one sold at auction back in June for $130, I think, which is a bargain price. I would definitely pay that any day of the week. There's only two up on eBay. One's in the UK. The guy wants like $350 for, so he's delusional. And the guy in the US who has it is not a good... he's pretty hard to negotiate with. He had the card up for $150. I sent him an offer for $140. He declined my offer, canceled the listing, and relisted it for $350. So that happened. Obviously, it's been up for a couple months at that price. He has since lowered the price to $250. Meanwhile, the last one sold for, like I said, $130. So he's definitely way off on the price. So I'm just going to wait him out and wait till he lowers it to a respectable or fair price. So however long that takes, or unless one pops up on auction, which is possible because that card I've seen pop around way more than this one. So if you guys are still watching, you are incredible and awesome, because I appreciate you guys listening to me talking about Game of Thrones cards, because I know it's not probably the most popular thing here on YouTube. The show's immensely popular, but not a lot of people here collect the cards. But I certainly have a ton of fun with it. It's definitely reinvigorated my my passion for set collecting. So that's all I got for you guys. Thanks again for watching. Like I said, get involved in those contests, and have a great one. Take care, drink responsibly, and have a great one. Peace. See ya.